And please do hold your applause until both candidates have been introduced this evening. The candidates are seated facing the audience in the order their names will appear on the ballot in November after Mr. DeBerry's name. So beginning on my immediate left is Angela Williams, and next to Ms. Williams is Elet Valentine. Let's welcome them to the forum this evening. Thanks, ladies, for being here. And a note to the candidates on behalf of the forum organizers this evening, the audience here tonight, and our viewers, we sincerely urge you to be honest, direct, and forthright in your answers this evening to help the voters clearly distinguish between the two candidates. We appreciate that. Let's begin with a minute and a half opening statements from each candidate, and we're going to proceed in ballot order with these statements. So once again, starting at my immediate left, Ms. Angela Williams, you'll begin with a minute and a half opening statement.
Thank you, Beverly. Good evening. I'm State Representative Angela Williams, and I want to first say thank you to you, the voters of House District 7, for electing me as your state representative. It has been a pleasure to serve you for the past 4 years. Tonight, I'm here to ask you to cast your vote for me in November so that I can continue to represent you at the state capitol. Since being elected, I ran a variety of legislation, such as supporting the Student Success Act. Education is extremely important to our students. We've invested $500 million in the Student Success Act. We increased per pupil funding by $369 per pupil. It is critical that we in government take care of our children because every child deserves an opportunity. Since being elected, I've been a champion for change and for consumer protections. Last year, I passed a reform bills addressing HOA legislation. HOA concerns have been brought to my office. One of those bills will require HOA managers to be licensed. And finally, for the past 2 years, I've served as the chairperson of the Business and Labor Committee. A lot of my legislation has been to help build jobs and create jobs in House District 7 and in our state. Again, I'm State Representative Angela Williams. I ask you to cast your vote for me in November so that we can continue to help Colorado families.
All right, let's move to an opening statement from Elet Valentine. You'll have a minute and a half, Ms. Valentine.
Okay, thank you. I'm Elet Valentine, and I'm running for against Representative Angela Williams in House District 7 for the state representative seat. I'm running in because I want to make a change to the current political process that has been inundated with corporate and special interests. The corporate and special interest has also been influenced by Wall Street, has been influenced by our current elected officials. We have Representative Angela Williams, who has passed legislation that she does not talk about, and one of the reasons why I'm running. Senate Bill 93, which gave eminent domain to the big oil companies to take people's private properties. The home foreclosure bill, 1249, which she voted against, and she also voted to kill the bill in her current committee, and it would have gave homeowners the rights to fight fight against the corporate and special interest of the home foreclosures and predatory lending. Also, the 3 telecommunications bills that she currently signed, that she's currently talking about, also supports big business.
Okay, and let's move to our first round of questions for these candidates. Each one will have a minute to respond.